just me and my guitar.
Hey, what's happening guys? Mark back here from Mark's Aquatics. We're going to do a bit of detecting today, a bit of metal detecting. I'm going to try and find and dig up a few old German relics. It's a beautiful day. It's nice and early in the morning now, and the tide's on the way in. Where we are here, it's called the Targets, which is right on the Endolongi wall. That's the big wall that you can see there. And that runs all the way along the beach. I think you saw that in another video. Now this part of the island is called the Targets, for obvious reasons. I used to do a lot of target practice down here. And as you can see by this backstop here, which is absolutely covered, you know, I would have thought the size of those bullets probably 50 cal, I would have thought. The big old rounds that have gone through there, and you can see how thick that steel is. They really have punched a big hole through there. It's a good ½ inch thick. Well, you can see how thick it is by that there. Very thick. So we're going to go and look. I've got the old metal detector out there, the old mine lab detector. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a go. That's the old backstop there, you see. That's where the old backstop used to stop all the bullets, and that we'll go around the back now and we'll have a look at that, okay? Yeah, we've got a bit of a signal going on here. It's like an old rabbit hole there or something. I'll set you up and we'll dig them out, see what it is. I'll set you up now and we'll see what's lurking in down there in the sand. Okay guys, you're all set up now. You've got to be quite careful digging around in these places, because you don't know what you're going to find. Big stone or something in there. Oh, hang about there. Aha! That's what we were looking for. That's what we were looking for. Look at that. And this is why it's called the Targets. Look at all those shell cases. World War II shell cases. Now looks like quite a few of them down here and amongst the sand. Wow, look at that. Must have been a machine gun. Oh, there's loads here. Absolutely loads. Can't believe how many there is in this little hole. Look at that. Oh, hang on. Oh wow, that's we got we got no end of them here. Now here, I'll put those there a minute. Now be careful with these two. Just get behind the camera a minute, because these two are live. That's a live World War II round. Look at that. Not sure of the calibre, whether it's 7.62 or something like that. Can't really see, but you can see the cap at the base hasn't been depressed. It hasn't been hit. It hasn't been struck. And that's the blank cartridge, you see, where it's crimped up, where I'll just grab you one of each of the other ones and you'll be able to see then. So there's a live one and there's a fired one. See, you got the hole in the bottom of that one and not in that one. Some old looking cartridges here as well, some old brass cartridges. I've not come across that type before. If any of you guys out there, or you World War II buffins, know what all that's about, drop me a comment in the comment section below. Quite a strange little bullet, like a little belt going around it as well, but it's got a brass case to it, or copper case. That's a bit different. Still pulling them out as well, look. I think that's... There could be more. I'll just go over it with the old bleeper again. Could be a little bit close to these at the moment. I'll just shift these out of the way. Yeah, we've come away from that site now, guys, and if you look on the ground here, you can literally, all you can see is little bits of lead. This is all the bullet tips. They are literally strewn everywhere all over here. You can see the little caps of the copper jackets which went around the lead on the end of the bullet. And all these little bits of lead which are, have been splattered all over the place. You see, it's just everywhere, and the metal detector's going crazy because it's there's so much. There's a big bullet head, look, that's been splattered on something. It's all amazing stuff. There's some amazing history here, there really is. Little bits of copper jacket. And I think all them years back, you know, the people used to come across here and bury the dead on the island here, and they've had some pretty big caches of Bronze Age axes and swords and things which they found over here, which is quite amazing. Wouldn't mind finding something along those lines. Right, let's see what else we can find. Got a nice little yacht there by Raz. He's stuck in the tide there now. He's not. He's going to be stuck there for some time unless he uses his engine. Because you've got a few knots of tide coming at him there, and the sail, he's probably making the same, so he's staying still. Yeah, with these two here, I think what we've got, we've either got a misfire there, and with these rounds here, I think these might be tracer rounds, because obviously there was a lot of shells in that one area, so obviously it was a machine gun of some kind. And normally with the machine guns, well, not all the time, but sometimes they had tracer rounds in with them, so they were mixed in with them. So as you can see, it's the same sort of caliber. So it could have been a tracer round or a blank cartridge. I'm not really sure what it is. It may have just fallen on the similar area where these were. There was probably thousands and thousands of rounds fired around here. And like normally that was the backstop up there, but for some reason we've got a heap of shells up in there, which should be the tips in there, and these should have been somewhere else where they were firing from. These would have been ejected from the gun. So obviously they had something set up there, and there was a few, and these all were. This was just a burst of rounds that have come out the gun for whatever reason they were shooting, and I'm thinking these could be little tracer bullets or blanks. So I'll do a bit of research on that, I think, for to find out. But like I say, with these two now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to chuck these. I think I'm going to get rid of these, and we're going to go over to the sea, and I'm going to throw them right out to sea, so no little kids can pick them up and mess around with them and start banging rocks in them and doing stupid things and blowing their fingers off. Because we wouldn't want that to happen to anybody, so we're going to get rid of these and throw them away. Well, there you go, guys. We've dug a few more out, and I had a quick go across the beach, found about 600 pull rings from Coke cans and different types of soft drinks and beer bottle tops and all that kind of usual trash that you normally find on beaches. And but that's what we've ended up with there. We've got a good little selection of bullet cases. Like I say, we've got these two here, which I've not come across before. They're like a shotgun cartridge, but like I said, if anyone knows what these type are, I'll have a look when I get home. Actually, I might have a scan around on Google and see what I can find out. World War II rounds, because they're around the same depth as these were. So anyway, what we're going to do later on, we're going to wait till the sun set nearly, and then we're going to go down to Platsleen Beach again. I'm going to try for a bass a bit later on. So join us then a bit later, which is only going to be a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds for you guys. And we'll go and see if we can pull a bass out on the beach and watch the sun go down. Alright guys, see you in a bit. It's a beautiful sunset this evening. We're down at Platzeline Beach again, where we were in the last video, and we're going to try for some bass. Got the wife and the nipper with me as well. They're already walking around, and it's going to be a beautiful sunset tonight, so we're going to go down on the beach now and see if we can pull any bass out. Stay tuned. Oh, well, there you go, guys, another beautiful day, stunning sunset. We've got the sun going down there, and we got the moon coming out over there. It's been a very good day today. Anyway, guys, always your stars, look after yourselves, and I'll see you on the next edition of Mark's Aquatics. Look after yourselves, bye for now.
Just me and my guitar.